With the opulent halls of British royalty echoing with suspense, a stunning revelation sends ripples through the monarchy. Meghan Markle has been denied permission to visit the royal children. This unprecedented act ignites a web of speculation. What ancient family feuds or newfound alliances could spark such a dramatic decree? Before we go deeper into what this really means for the royal family, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update. The majestic avenues of Windsor and the discreet corners of Kensington whispered tales of Meghan's unexpected journey back to the United Kingdom, a voyage that seemed destined to bridge, at last, the widening chasm between the erstwhile actress and her royal kin. Anticipations soared with the prospect of a heartfelt reunion, painting scenes of restored familial warmth and laughter, echoing from the corridors of the palace. Yet, beneath the surface of these joyous expectations lay a grimmer reality, unforgiving and untouched by the fantasies of reconciliation. Meghan found herself standing at the threshold of rejection. A clandestine gathering was held, attended by the senior figures of the monarchy, their expressions as inscrutable as the enigma that enveloped the palace. Deceptively serene, this gathering refrained from extending its welcome to Meghan, whose name echoed in absentia, yet resonated more poignantly than the voices that filled the room. Tradition cradled the essence of the royal family like an inviolable promise of unity and strength. With Meghan's restrained exclusion, this cherished pledge eroded, revealing the barely masked fissures straining beneath. The public fade, meticulously maintained through decades of scrutiny, now teetered precariously on the precipice of disgrace, casting shadows over whispered assurances of solidarity. Layer upon layer of past tensions between Meghan and the senior royals simmered beneath polite conversations, their delicate veneer cracked, releasing long-suppressed tensions and revealing gestures of unresolved discord. Such a seismic shift bore questions: who wielded the power to deliver such a calculated denial? Ancient animosities or emerging allegiances? Realm insiders and curious onlookers alike pondered the motivations the soft-spoken architects behind this upheaval might have ostensible aims veiled in secrecy. For Meghan, the emotional toll of such exclusion brewed a potent mixture of betrayal and solitude, deconstructing the carefully built mosaics of familial acceptance she had hoped to nurture. Wrestling within a turmoil, she confronted shadows that loomed ominously over her present, and the visions she once held dearly of synchrony within the palace's embrace. The confrontation with this stark disconnect between imagined alliances and lived realities left her grappling to unravel not just the complexities thrust upon her, but the deeper entrenchments of an institution's intricate web. As whispers of unrest swirl through Buckingham, a closer look reveals the hidden forces at play in this dramatic family feud. Behind closed doors, within the palatial walls that exude both grandeur and mystery, an unseen dance of power unfolds, a ballet of whispered schemes and silent manipulations. Archival footage flickers through the mind, those grainy snippets from resplendent family gatherings where smiles at the forefront mask the tension simmering beneath. These images, snapshots frozen in time, silently chart the unspoken hierarchies. Each glance, each gesture, at once subtle and charged with unuttered conflict, paints an indelible portrait of generational rivalry. Diving deeper into this stratagem, insider reports emerge, shedding a ghostly light on the escalating discord within the palace. A truth buried beneath polished courtyards and ceremonial facades, power struggles that remain out of public earshot, yet thunder within these age-old walls. Names whispered in hushed tones behind velvet curtains reveal a tug-of-war that shakes the monarchy's foundation. Figures once aligned find their fates oppositely tethered, the game played out beneath Albert's watchful eye. Then there lingers the potent, unnerving silence of Meghan's closest allies. Where once voices of support echoed confidently, now exists an absence, a quietude fraught with implications too grave to voice aloud. Fear of retribution, like a shadow cast long beneath the sun, compels a withdrawal so calculated, the very silence speaks volumes. In the corridors of power, Silence is not mere absence, it is strategy. A forbearance born of necessity that tells its tale in restrained breaths, in glances averting the searching gaze. Turning back through the pages of history, one might discern parallels in royal chronicles of old. This is not uncharted territory, but rather a well-worn narrative of subterfuge, etched into the very dinner of monarchical rule, a denial seasoned by time and tested by throne-room intrigue. The implication? A tradition perpetuated by bloodlines, as much a part of their lineage as any crown jewel. Secrets locked beneath the past's firmament reappear, their traces a haunting reminder that the spectre of denial dances still among these hallowed halls. As experts weigh in, the imbroglio of royal protocol presents more than a tangle of ceremonial red tape. The potential for seismic repercussions, legal, social, is the catalyst for concern. What would it mean in these modern times for tradition to be both shield and sword? For silence to draw lines as decisive as any decree? The cautionary insights from those who read the bylaws like scripture punctuate the drama, delivering daggers of possibility that cut through the fade of unity. Yet the narrative takes an unexpected turn. An intricately woven mystery deepening with cryptic messages elusive, suggestive from high-ranking royals. These messages, dispersed like seeds upon fertile ground, bear intrigue that swiftly blooms into theories and speculation. Each word, carefully chosen or clumsily concealed, casts a net, snaring the minds of those who dare to question, to delve into the theatre of the whispered word and the gleam of gold. This is the tension, tangible and cutthroat, pulling at the seams of this unraveling, spectacular drama where the script refuses neat conclusion. As the layers of secrecy are slowly peeled back, the echoes of a mysterious past loom over the present-day turmoil. The unfolding intrigue beckons with the siren call of unresolved destinies and unsaid words, bridging the distance between the royalty of before and the guarded regality of today. How this tale resolves that is still the question that lingers, the answer suspended in the still air of anticipation. Family bonds fray under the weight of undisclosed motives and clandestine partnerships. What unspoken agreements and hidden agendas threaten to tear the royal family apart from within? Journey through the labyrinth of family loyalty and betrayal, where truth wrestles with deception at every turn. In the shadowed corridors of power, whispers tell a tale of growing discord. An insider, shrouded in anonymity, describes conversations behind closed doors where the laughter of siblings has given way to tension. The once unbreakable bond that held the royal family together appears to be unraveling, strand by delicate strand. These rifts deepen in the heart of the family, festering like a hidden wound. Shadows in the light of noble duty, these silenced voices reveal cracks that threaten the foundation of an ancient dynasty. At the heart of this storm, Meghan finds herself ensnared by a web of trust and skepticism. Her search for truth leaves her questioning every smile, every handshake, painfully aware that trust in the royal intentions could be her undoing. What seemed like a sanctuary becomes a battleground as she navigates the treacherous waters of familial allegiance. The echoes of past betrayals loom large, casting a long shadow through the palace halls. The annals of royal history are marred with tales of betrayal. A favoured son who turned against his father. A trusted ally who sought the throne. These stories fuel Meghan's fears, each historical misstep a grim reminder that no throne is ever truly secure. The murmur of clandestine meetings reaches Meghan's ears, tiptoeing through the echoes of grand halls. Whispers of hidden gatherings where the very balance of power is renegotiated. Allegations emerge, suggesting these secret conclaves may not be far from the truth. Are these gatherings mere figments of imagination, or a calculated attempt to reforge old alliances? Although the public stage demands a facade of unity, the private rivalries simmer beneath the palace's splendid veneer. In unavoidable encounters, smiles seldom reach the eyes. The tension between duty and desire crackles like a thunderstorm waiting to break. As flashbulbs illuminate their faces, the unending pressure to project an image of impregnable unity mounts, but behind the glare, secrets writhe waiting for an escape. Key speeches and public statements offer involuntary glimpses into deeper realities. Each carefully curated word, analysed and dissected, suggests more than goodwill and diplomacy. Between the lines, an astute observer might catch the harsh outlines of discord or intrigue. As loyal subjects and hungry press alike scrutinize every phrase, the question remains, are these revelations intentional, or a struggle to maintain false harmony? As the emotional stakes reach a fever pitch, the future of the monarchy hangs by a thread as buried secrets threaten to explode into the public eye. What alliances will endure, what deceptions will be revealed, and what legacy will be forged in the crucible of these hidden agendas? Amid swirling media storms and feverish public speculation, Meghan stands at the center of a maelstrom. Cameras blink, flashbulbs pop, capturing every nuanced shift in royal relations since her public denial. Questions are whispered at dinner tables, echoed through news feeds and broadcasts. How will she respond? The anticipation is palpable, a world perched on her next words. Will she fight back, invoking the courage of her convictions, or will she step away quietly, choosing privacy over public battles? As the world watches, one thing is clear: the next move could irreversibly alter the fabric of royal life. In an age where information travels at the speed of thought, the media has become both judge and jury. Their frenzy paints the intricate dance of alliances and rivalries with a broad, unabashed brush. Some headlines scream outrage at how Meghan has been treated, while others depict her with an air of calculated revolt. The narrative is split. Public opinion oscillates between admiration and skepticism, caught in the throes of this royal saga. Conversations transform into debates, with each person taking a stand, each believing in their version of a truth as slippery as sand. Meghan breaks her silence, and the nation holds its breath. Her statement arrives like an unexpected storm, furling and unfurling insinuations of deeper underlying tensions. It's a carefully chosen collection of words, meant not to ignite but to illuminate. Yet, it stokes the flames, fueling speculation and inviting more scrutiny. Her calm articulation hints at the complexities luxury often conceals. This is not just about one woman. It's about tradition meeting conviction, ceremony confronted by modern scrutiny. Newly surfaced, unseen footage adds another layer to the narrative. Within it, the harsh glare of the spotlight is not just visible, but pulsating, unabating. Meghan is caught in its center, a reluctant luminary where every gesture is magnified and misinterpreted. The harshness of the lens is a reminder of the pressures building, the tranquility of privacy replaced by the cacophony of sensation. The monarchy, with its entrenched stoicism, stands on the threshold, tested as never before by demands for openness and candor that encroach from every direction. The ripples have grown into waves, with global eyes trained intently on the unfolding drama. The monarchy's grace under pressure is not just an expectation anymore, it is an international spectacle. Each move is analysed under the harsh scrutiny of international commentary, predicting significant diplomatic ramifications with latent consequences for years to come. Allies and adversaries alike watch, calculating their strides based on the Crown's evasion or embrace of transparency. It's no longer solely a royal affair, it smears into global politics, a thin line between tradition and modernity hanging in the balance. As the dust begins to settle, the focus shifts to the quiet yet potent forces driving Meghan's next steps. In the silence that follows the media din, there is a serenity, a determined pondering of futures unexplored. It's the calm within the storm, a prelude to choices that linger on the horizon, glistening with promises and pitfalls, saying more in their stillness than words ever could. Inside the palace, beyond the grandeur and tradition, hearts and hopes are caught in turmoil. What revelations are confined within these ancient walls? And who holds the keys to this dynasty's future? Step behind the curtain to discover the hidden dynamics of a family fraught with conflict. Among whispered corridors and gilded halls, secrets are seldom silent. Here, in the shadows, palace staff reveal an unexpected theatre of clashing emotions and guarded truths. Their voices, cautious yet revealing, paint a picture of the majestic facade cracking under pressure. Conversations behind closed doors breathe life into a hushed world where loyalty is currency and trust, a tightrope. And yet, it is the royal family ensconced in this fortress of history who bear the heaviest burden. Their illustrious titles cannot shield them from the emotional tempest raging within. Almost palpable are the stress and weariness etched into their public smiles. These are not just tales of wealth and opulence, but of individuals caught in a maelstrom of expectation and anxiety. Beneath their composed exteriors, some seek solace in the comfort of confidantes, a fragile sanctuary amidst the storm. Years of simmering tensions now threaten to boil over. Retrospective narratives reveal feuds that began as quiet discontent, but now bellow in familial discord. Past whispers resurface, dragging old scandals into the daylight. These age-old wounds, thought healed, tremble under the weight of present-day struggles. The shadow of past controversies looms, influencing the delicate ballet of current palace life. Such undercurrents expose a dynasty at a crossroad, teetering between tradition and transformation. Amidst all, Meghan's confidantes speak with a reluctantly lifted veil, offering glimpses of her private battles with an unyielding institution. Her story is one of quiet resilience under relentless scrutiny, a tale of defiance in the face of rigid legacy. Chroniclers of her journey find inspiration in her tenacity, a symbol of courage against the currents of established norms. Her whisper of dissent echoes loudly, challenging the silence demanded by regal decorum. One must not overlook how yesteryear's scandals ripple through today's royal affairs. Old adversities turn new, casting long shadows over the palace's current heartbeat. As these stories unfurl, they hold in their grip not only the royal narrative but the impact of an entire generation striving to redefine its place. Where past mistakes went unaddressed, there is now a clamour for transparency and change, pitting personal truths against public duty. Yet, as the monarchy strives for unity, the thin line between a united front and genuine reconciliation blurs. To maintain a facade at the cost of internal discord is a gamble both perilous and profound. Is the continuation of the royal narrative worth the cost of unhealed wounds? Loyalty to the throne must not come at the expense of authentic resolution. In the silence that follows these revelations, the weight of nobility teeters, dangerously close to implosion. As internal tensions continue to mount, a pivotal confrontation threatens to shatter the royal calm. The stage is set for a royal confrontation unlike any other. With power, reputation, and legacy on the line, a fiery resolution seems inevitable. Witness the moment when all cards must be laid bare, and the future of the monarchy hangs precariously in the balance. As Meghan steps into the opulent drawing room, its air thick with history and whispered secrets, she finds herself facing the leading figures of a dynasty accustomed to ruling, accustomed to silence. These are the conversations where whispers become weapons, where smiles cut deeper than swords, and Meghan knows that the royalty's elegant armour today is but a veneer to what lies beneath a cauldron of skepticism, hope, and trepidation. In the hushed tones of their dialogue, tactics more ancient than crowns unfurl. Emotional persuasion cloaked in genteel politeness seeks to sway Meghan's resolve, while the subtlety of political pressure hums beneath every well-measured word. It is a dance as old as the monarchy itself, a geopolitical chess game where each move could alter the ruling family's trajectory. Maneuvering through this intricate web requires deftness, mastery, and above all, courage. Can Meghan, caught in these crossfire negotiations, remain true to her vision, or will she be drawn into the murky depths of royal tradition? Witness accounts from those corridors of power paint an atmosphere fraught with tension, where the gilded walls echo with unspoken fears and unshared loyalties. Glances held a fraction too long, words layered with double meanings. Each moment is laden with the gravity of what might come to pass. Within these meetings, the stakes straddle the abyss between maintaining the status quo and redefining the very essence of monarchy for modern times. Here, expert chess masters by blood, not nature, ponder the play that could secure their centuries-old legacy or unravel it in an instant. Outside the palace gates, the media's gaze is unrelenting, their lenses capturing every gesture, each nuance, magnifying them 1,000-fold for a public ravenous for drama and insight. They are the modern heralds, broadcasting the familial trial and orchestrating a symphony of speculation with each headline. Their narratives amplify the tension between old and new, adding a volatile twist to the already combustible family saga. As with any royal engagement, the media's role is as pivotal as it is unpredictable, shaping perceptions vast and wide. And yet, beyond the immediate theatrics, a profound question looms: how will this showdown alter the monarchy's bond with its people? The outcome of these fiery deliberations could redefine a relationship steeped in tradition, but challenged by a changing world. Will this be the echo of ancient triumphs or the prelude to a new, more resonant harmony? With tensions reaching a climactic peak, a quiet rebellion brews within the royal ranks as the seeds of change start to unfurl. In this charged atmosphere, both players and observers sense that history is being forged anew, one whispered decree at a time. The repercussions of this royal turmoil reverberate far beyond the palace gates. As alliances shift and narratives evolve, what unexpected transformations will this conflict unleash? The monarchy braces under a weight it has not felt in centuries. No longer simply a relic of tradition, its global standing teeters on an uneasy pivot, poised awkwardly between reverence and reproach. Diplomats whisper in hallowed halls where whispers once wielded power, now questioning the innate worth of age-old alliances, once secure in their grandeur, now anchored precariously in a sea of uncertainty. Their influence no longer unquestioned, as the world watches with bated breath, their deeds dissected with a new scrutiny brought forth by this relentless storm. Within newspaper pages and digital screens, a metamorphosis unfolds unseen. What began as a scandal of sensational proportions seeks an unexpected partner in reform. The media, once a chamber echoing scandal's vicissitudes, begins to pivot its gaze towards something more profound, a narrative hinting at the possibility of reforming destinies long thought immutable. Where once there was only intrigue, now stir whispers of renewal. The suggestion of a lineage morphing, an institution possibly bending away from fracture toward promise. Amidst the royal tectonics, Meghan stands a figure both besieged and emblematic. In her post-royal world, she emerges uniquely radiant, capturing a sympathy woven not only from headlines but from the very essence of public consciousness. Her international image, once entangled in skepticism, now rises on tides of empathy, each kernel of compassion transforming into a ripple that echoes beyond borders. She becomes not just a figure, but a symbol. Her narratives become ambassadors of change. Her presence a canvas upon which society projects both admiration and change. Thus the question presses, louder now, what of the monarchy's role in these modern times? Public opinion no longer settles comfortably in the old truths. Murphy's Law seems to govern the new normal. Anything that can be reimagined will be. Through the chatter emerges a vigorous debate, dissecting the notion of a monarchy standing anachronistic amidst contemporary dynamism. Skepticism seeps into the air, demanding a dialogue about roots gnarled deeply in tradition versus branches seeking the sunlit promise of modernity. Meghan's journey, lined as much with roses as with social thorns, reflects a broader wave threatening to crest within the royal circles. Her steps forge bold imprints, pathways indicating inevitable change that traditionalists attempt to stifle even as progress whispers continue their compelling beckon. Here is a representation that starkly contrasts. It ignites a fledgling rebellion against inertia, a rallying cry for the changes simmering beneath courtyards and country houses. The world beyond palace gates finds its voice, fueling conversations on the evolution or dissolution of archaic structures. Tradition and modernity collide head-on, creating a riveting tapestry of unforeseen possibilities. What began as dramatic turmoil now demands measured contemplation. As the ashes of conflict settle, speculation mounts about the future path for both Meghan and the monarchy itself. In the wake of upheaval, new pathways emerge from the shadows. What lessons have been learned, and what new opportunities lie ahead? As Meghan and the royal family navigate these uncharted waters, this pivotal moment signals the dawn of a new era, a time for healing, reflection, and perhaps reconciliation. Before we go deeper into what this really means for the royal family, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update. The echoes of past discontent begin to fade, swallowed by the tides of change, as whispers of potential reconciliation flutter through the royal halls. Conversations that once seemed futile now hold the promise of understanding a shared goal to bridge the current divide. This is an opportunity as rare as it is crucial for the royal family to examine the fractures and begin the delicate dance of mending their bonds. But can hearts hardened by conflict be softened by the hope of a fresh beginning? As Meghan steps into this new phase, her gaze turns towards horizons unblemished by shadows of discord. With poise and determination, she charts a path marked by purpose and passion. Her focus sharpens on future projects that reflect both her resilience and aspirations, ventures that promise to make a lasting impact. Whether it's through advocacy or new creative endeavors, Meghan's journey beyond the royal confines seems vibrant with possibilities, lighting the way for others with a beacon of empowerment and grace. The monarchy itself stands at the brink of transformation, challenged to evolve amidst a rapidly changing society. No longer can the ancient institution remain insular or detached from the voices calling for change and inclusion. This evolution is not merely a choice, but a necessity, a response to the world's insistent call for relevance and empathy in leadership. Such change could redefine what it means to hold royalty, shifting from simple nobility to a role of genuine service and connection. These ripples extend beyond the present, hinting at the monarchy's influence on future generations. What precedents will be set for those who follow, and how will the new heirs interpret their roles in a world where tradition meets modernity? The legacy of recent events will undeniably mold their paths, urging them to reconcile duty with the demand for authenticity and humanity. In this moment of reflection and possibility, there is hope. Hope that acknowledges the pain of the past, but chooses to believe in a gentler future, a future where old grievances are not forgotten, but understood, and where the past does not dictate the fate of tomorrow. Within the institution's time-worn walls, a desire for healing stirs, offering a vision where tradition and transformation walk hand in hand. This is the story of hope, of resilience, of a family and a monarchy at a crossroads, poised to perhaps write its most compelling chapter yet, forging a legacy not just of lineage but of learning. As we conclude this gripping chapter, it's clear that the ripples from these events will shape the royal saga for years to come, prompting us to ponder the enduring power of legacy and change. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in next one.